Hi, and welcome to YouTube's new home of Shawntina Enterprises. So happy to have you. So every time you see me on here from this point forward, I'm going to be talking about progressive thoughts, progressive living, progressive thinking. All right. So today I'm talking about mentorship, and each one of these videos are all going to follow the same 5 key point format. Okay, so let's start with key point number 1. Mentorship is not optional, it's a necessity. If we want to live progressive lives, if we want to move forward, then we definitely need to get on the mentorship bandwagon. In the past, we'd often think of mentors as people that we assign to folks who were having difficulties or who were disadvantaged or having problems. Not so. All of us need mentors, okay? Which brings me to my point 2, which is mentors and not mentor. Once again, in the past, we would think of having one mentor. One mentor simply isn't enough. We all need what I call the 3 wise men. 3 individual mentors. Mentor number 1, the spiritual mentor. Mentor number 2, the financial mentor. Mentor number 3, your business/career mentor. All of them are equally as important. Point number 3 is that all 3 of these mentors are somewhere in our immediate network or our immediate circle. I'm not a big advocate for coaching because coaching normally involves revenue, number 1, so it's something that we would have to pay for, and a lot of people that I work with don't necessarily have the funds to do that. The other thing is that when we go and sit down with a coach, they only have a snapshot of where we are. Where with mentorship, it's a little different because those people come from our immediate circle somewhere, either a friend of a friend. They have some type of vested interest with us, and they're committed to us for at least, the immediate long run. So we want to identify our 3 mentors someplace from within our immediate circle, our pool, our network, okay? Point number 4 is that we need to make sure that we're meeting with our mentors regularly. It doesn't make any sense to say we have a mentor and then not substantiate the relationship and make sure that we hold them accountable as well as holding ourselves accountable for meeting with them. My spiritual mentor, the relationship that I have with her is that if I have issues, I call her. My financial mentor, if my husband and I are making some type of major purchase, we call him. My business mentor, I have on my schedule. I meet with him every 2 weeks, either via phone or in person for at least 3 hours. And that's because at this point, because, we have so many different businesses going on and we're doing so much, my business mentor is like my best friend. So I need to make sure that I'm seeing him regularly. It could be the same thing for you. Identify which of the 3 mentors you need to meet with regularly and which other ones you can just kind of have a, as needed basis relationship with. But it's very important from the beginning to make sure that the mentors that you choose and who say that they're willing to mentor you are vested to the point where they're going to make themselves readily available. It's equally important for you to make sure that you're getting everything you possibly can from your mentor. Remember, we need our mentors. Our mentors don't necessarily need us. So we need to make sure that we're spending as much time as we can tapping into making a demand and drawing off the folks who are our mentors, okay, to make sure that it's meaningful for us. And point number 5 is allow your mentors to evolve. Whenever I talk about this whole concept of mentorship, someone, inadvertently says, oh yeah, I used to have a mentor years ago. I think I'll call that mentor back up and they can start mentoring me again. Well, in some cases that might be okay, but in most cases it's not. Because as you progress, your mentor should progress as well. I've had tons of mentors, but as my life has gone in different directions, I've picked up new mentors. So it is just as detrimental struggle to have a mentor in your life who is stagnant and doesn't understand where you're going as it is not to have a mentor. So as you become more progressive, your mentors need to evolve along with you. So that's really important. Let's go over our 5 steps one more time, okay? Number 1, mentorship is not optional. It is definitely a necessity for anyone who wants to have progressive living. Number 2, it isn't good enough anymore to say that we just have one mentor. Our lives are so multifaceted, so it's really important to have the 3 wise men, which is the spiritual mentor, the financial mentor, and the business/career mentor. Okay? Point number 3 is that mentor is someplace in your immediate network. They could be, your mom's friend, they could be a coworker, they could be a boss, but they're somewhere in your immediate pool, your immediate circle. So you need to use some brain thought and time to kind of figure out where those folks are. Point number 4 is you want to meet with them regularly, or at least with the ones that you identify you need to meet with regularly. And they need to be on your schedule, and you need to commit to making sure that you're getting a demand from them and you're drawing from them as much as you need. Point number 5, allow your mentors to evolve. So a mentor that you have today may not necessarily be the mentor that you have 2 years from now, may not necessarily be the mentor that you have 5 years from now. You need to let your mentors evolve as you evolve. So it's an evolution. All right. So that's the quick down and dirty on mentorship, and you can definitely go to my website and find out whatever else I've got going on. If you haven't secured my book Awesome You, then you definitely need to get it. There are 26 progressive thoughts in that book, and I expand a little bit more on mentorship as well. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Subscribe. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. Have a good one.